Now you know what a domain is, okay? In a domain you have a domain controller, that is a DC, on which ADDS service is running, and computers are connected to a domain controller, added to a domain controller, and you have user accounts and so on. So this is a domain, and we represent domain with a domain name like INSECTECHS.in. Now I'm expanding my company or my organization. I am expanding to different locations around the globe, okay? I'm expanding to Asia, I'm expanding to Africa. If not, I'm expanding in my own country like India. I'm expanding to New Delhi, I'm expanding to Hyderabad and Kolkata. Then I have to create another subdomain, like, so this is my company. Now I have started a new organization in Kenya, Nairobi, and I have started in my own country, Delhi, India, Delhi, and I've also started in Europe, in Great Britain, London. So this is my primary domain, okay, and these are the subdomains, okay. These are the subdomains where I have a schema, SCHEMA, schema. Schema is actually defines the properties of objects. So all the objects that are there in this domain controller have a schema defined in this domain. Now this schema is shared with this subdomain, okay, with this subdomain, which is nairobi.insectex.in. So any user created over here or any computer added to this subdomain will have a same schema that of a parent or a primary domain, okay. You can create any number of subdomains, to a parent domain. Now this is a tree. This single domain is a primary domain, and if you create subdomains, which is like a tree structure, then this becomes a tree, okay. Now this is a nairobi.insectex.com is subdomain of insectex.in, and delhi.insectex.in is subdomain of insectex.in. Now there is a trust relationship between primary domain and a subdomain, okay. So there is a trust relationship between all subdomains with a parent domain. Means there is a trust relationship between insectex.in and london.insectex.in. There will be a trust relationship between nairobi.insectex.in and insectex.in, and so on. So what is a trust relationship? Trust relationship is a logical linking between a parent domain and a subdomain. This is because it is a single big organization, and it has geographically located offices in the different part of the world. So the employees of this geographical location or this office has to access files and folders or network resources from a parent subdomain and vice versa. So there should be a logical linking or logical connection between subdomain and a parent domain. It means that there should be a connection between a office and a headquarters, okay. So this is called as a trust relationship, and this is two-way, okay. This is a two-way implicit trust relationship, okay. It is a two-way, not explicit, it's a two-way implicit trust relationship. So what is two-way implicit trust relationship? It means that users from headquarters can access resources on office or regional office, and similarly users on the regional office or sub-regional office can access resources over network from the headquarters. But what is a transitive? There is a technical term called as a two-way implicit transitive trust relationship. You have learned in the school days that A is equal to B and A is equal to C, then automatically B will be equal to C, okay. It means that if nairobi.insectex.in has trust relationship with between the headquarters, and delhi.insectex.in has similar trust relationship with the headquarters, then these two office has a logical connection or a logical trust relationship between each other. and this is a two-way implicit transitive trust relationship. Users from a Nairobi sub-regional office or a regional office can access resources on delhi.insectechs.in. Alright, now you know that this is insectechs.in and this whole area is a tree, and these are the subdomains or regional offices. This is a headquarter, regional or regional office, and there is a trust relationship among these subdomains with respect to a parent domain or headquarters. Now this INSECTECHS has developed very well in few years and now is in a position to buy some other company. And Kiran.com is some other company, like it could be some IT company or a manufacturing company or say for example finance company, or it could be like in a forex trading company and so on. So INSECTECHS has now bought Kiran.com. Okay. So before INSECTECHS company purchased Kiran company, it is a tree and it has own schema. Likewise, this is a tree. Kiran.com is a parent domain and these are the subdomains. They have a two-way transitive implicit trust relationship, and here also. But before purchase, these are two different companies and there is no trust relationship between these companies. But since now INSECTECHS has bought this company, there should be a relationship between both the companies, because now this has whole become one company. So there should be a relationship between all the offices. Now these are different employees of Kiran company and these are the different employees of INSECTECHS company. But since INSECTECHS purchased, employees from INSECTECHS has to go here or move here and work for INSECTECHS company at Kiran's company location. Okay, but what if without moving, is there a facility so that an employee from INSECTECHS office can work or access Kiran's office network resources, files, folders, etc.? Yes, this can be achieved if the administrators of admins of Kiran's company gives or creates an explicit trust relationship. Then the employees from INSECTECHS company can access files and folders, network resources on Kiran company. Okay, this is a one way explicit, not implicit, explicit relationship where the admins will create a logical link from Kiran's company, which is in London, to a INSECTECHS company which is in a New Delhi. Okay, and this entire thing is a forest. Okay, this is a forest because you have one tree over here, you have another tree over here, and more than two trees generally not considered as forest. But when it comes to active directory situations, active directory working environments, this is considered as a forest. Thank you for watching the video and do subscribe to the YouTube channel INSECTECHS.